I think the biggest challenges that companies are facing online in the travel industry are the same that other companies are facing, which is the pressure on margin. With a top line that is not necessarily growing, all the online companies are now actually having to look offline to streamline their processes in order to make sure that whatever they do sell, they sell with the highest possible margin. So I think the focus, even for online companies, is really looking at their processes and how they operate. You know, it's easier when the top line is growing to throw people at the problem and the fulfillment side of things. But right now they're having to focus on everything in their business process.
Will you be investing more or less in the digital channel over the next 12 months?
The investment, we think, in the industry is going to go flat for a little bit. Us as a company, we're actually looking at being a little more careful in what we spend. But we expect to pick up again that spend towards the end of the year.
How do you think the recession will change the online travel sector?
The recession has already changed the travel sector and is also going to speed up the change. Consumers are actually booking a lot later these days, and we think that that's exactly what is going to continue to happen, and even faster. People will book closer to departure because of the insecurities about their jobs and their ability to spend. So that's definitely the biggest trend that is going to speed up over the next few months.
Why do you come to events like this?
It's a great opportunity to learn and share ideas with other people in the industry. Here you meet the top people in the business, and I always walk away with ideas and things that then I try to implement in my business.
How do you stay in touch with innovation?
Partly coming to these events and networking with other people in the industry. Sometimes the simplest but the best ideas come just having a conversation with somebody over a cup of coffee, or listening to a particularly inspiring speaker like we had this morning.
How has social media influenced your digital strategy?
The sector we're in is not that much influenced by social media. Being more a technology provider, we provide technology. What we have seen is that some of our customers have actually now asked us to support them in that effort. So there's definitely continued to be a trend towards using social media a lot more than in the past, that's for sure.
And what percentage of your time and budget is spent on mobile?
Mobile is a sector that is still, we believe, in its infancy. It's starting to grow. We're not investing that much this year on the mobile sector, but we'll be investing a lot more at the end of next year. We think into next year. Right now, obviously, we're focusing on the markets that we know give us a guaranteed return. Probably next year, if the economy picks up, we'll be a little bit more experimental, I think.